Good morning, beloveds. You may hear a little bit of congestion. I'm walking a fine line of I need to take enough to dry up the congestion, but not too much to dry me out, because if I dry myself all the way out, then it's a fine balance, and I'm not doing such a hot job. I mean, I haven't felt bad with this whole thing, but yeah, I haven't figured out the balance yet. All right, it is September 17th, and I may sneeze in just a minute, so heads up. Our title is Realization Following Meditation, and our author is Jeanie H. Croft, and this is from Methods of Meditation from 1928, and this is from Unity. Realization is the outcome of the three exercises: relaxation, concentration, and meditation. Realization is purely spiritual in its working and in its power. We begin with the physical and go through the mental into the intellectual, where we meditate upon whatever we desire to hold in mind, until the spirit of it becomes a part of us and continues to unfold in realization. This example is based on the word omnipresence. Realization is not temporary. It is an eternal activity. After realization, the soul becomes more and more identified with its own divinity. The more we practice realization, or letting the reality of the subject of our meditation take possession of us, the more we know of it, and the more quickly we find its value and observe its enlightenment of our whole being. We come to know God, to know ourselves, and to know the relation between ourselves and God. We advance into the realm of conscious knowledge, in which we know that our eternal spirit, the source of all, is one with us in omnipresent power and wisdom. In realization, we cease thinking about the word upon which we have concentrated, and we come into the center or heart of consciousness, symbolized by the heart. We penetrate this innermost region when we have concentrated and have meditated upon the word omnipresence until we know its power and have felt the presence. Let us continue to feel the presence without thinking about it. At this point begins a continual realization of the presence of our source, our spirit, our God. Here we become conscious of the activity of the cause manifesting in the child, Christ Jesus, within the very heart of us. We should endeavor to feel the reality of the presence and to make real in our consciousness the fullness, the joy, and the freedom of the presence as it enfolds us within and without. Okay. That was really long and on point. It's a reminder that meditation is not daydreaming. Okay. Meditation has a purpose and a point. And daydreaming has its value. Absolutely. Daydreaming has its value. And the value of daydreaming is to try things on. Okay. The value of meditation is to put things on. All right. A little bit of a difference, but a big difference. And that's what she's saying. When we go into meditation, we realize the situation that we are putting on. In this case, she's talking about omnipresence. But whatever it is you take into meditation, be it peace, be it love, be it joy, be it omnipresence, be it whatever, you are putting it on. And you are practicing what it feels like in meditation, which is a specific set-aside time with boundaries that you are not disturbed in. Ideally, that's the point of meditation, is you have set aside this time so that you are not going to be disturbed, so that you can put whatever it is, you put it on. And you practice what it feels like. And so, because the more often you practice what it feels like, uninterrupted, the more likely that you are going to be able to keep it on when you are being interrupted. Meaning when you're going about your everyday life. That is the point of meditation, okay? So, daydream all you like. Daydreaming is about trying it on. Meditation is about putting it on and trying and practicing it, so that whatever it is that you are trying out in meditation, when you come back to your not your regular life, you can keep it on. You know what it feels like, so that you can reset yourself when you've been interrupted. So it's like you're going through your life and everything's going and you're like, okay, and now here I am at the I am running into that person that I don't always get along with. We just kind of rub each other wrong. So I have been working on this meditation. I've been working on this calmness in meditation. And so now here's my first test. I'm coming up against this person. Now, if I have practiced enough, then coming up against this person will not interrupt my calmness because I've been practicing, which is meditation. Or maybe I'm a little out of sorts and I come up against this person and I get myself bumped out. But I know what it feels like so that I can reset myself because I've been practicing in meditation, which is where I'm not interrupted, okay? So that is the value of meditation. That is the value of realization in meditation. You go into meditation to practice, to put it on, to come into alignment, to try it out. And then once you are sure of the feeling, then you carry it out into the rest of the world. And when you get bumped out of it, you know what you're looking for to get yourself back in. And maybe you need to go and take a deep breath and do, because that is absolutely the value of deep breath. You take that deep breath and you're like, okay, I know what it feels like. Let me get back to that feeling. All right. That is whatever else Jeanie has to say about, meditation. That is realization following meditation, the point of meditation. And I like that she said to continue the unenfoldment. It's like you go into meditation, you put that thing on, you practice what it feels like in that uninterrupted time, so that when you come out into the rest of your life, which is, the material world is messy. I'm not pretending that it's not. But that meditation time gives you time to practice it so that when you come out into the messy world, you're better at holding on. And if you get bumped out of it, you know what it feels like to get back in. All right. So I hadn't thought about that before, about the purpose of meditation. I know that meditation is very important, but the realization following meditation, it is absolutely about putting it on and practicing it. That's why we call ourselves practitioners, because we're constantly practicing. So she says, it's in that middle paragraph, after realization, the soul becomes more and more identified with its own divinity. The more we practice realization, or letting the reality of the subject of our meditation take possession of us, the more we know of it, and the more quickly we find its value and observe its enlightenment in our whole being, and all the time. We come to know God, to know ourselves, and to know the relationship between ourselves and God. We advance into a realm of conscious knowledge in which we know that our eternal spirit, the source of all, is one with us in omnipresent power. Okay, where was it? There it is. At this point begins a continual realization of the presence of our source. We become conscious of the activity. Oh, no, I can't find the part that I was looking for. Oh, well. Oh, no, there it is. It's in the first paragraph. Where we meditate upon whatever we desire to hold in mind until the spirit of it becomes a part of us and continues to unfold in realization. Okay? So, the mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to hold in mind and then watch as it continues to unfold. All right. So go and do your meditation. Go into your meditation with the realization in mind. What is it that you are practicing in meditation? And watch how it unfolds in the rest of your day. In the rest of your day. That's the beauty of treatment. Or we go into treatment and we, whatever it is that we're working on, and then we watch it unfold for the rest of the day. That is realization in meditation. So don't think realization is just in treatment, okay? We do say treatment is talking to God and meditation is listening to God, but it's also about trying something on and practicing it in that place where you are not going to be interrupted, so that you can, when you come into the material world, which is a little messy, you know what it feels like. And it's easier to hold on to it. And the more you practice it, the easier it'll become. Okay? So that is the mission today, should we choose to accept it. Take something take a realization into meditation, and then watch it unfold in the rest of your life. Okay? The rest of your day. The rest of the missions that I'm going to give you is to say self-care. Since I've had this cold, self-care has been really important. I'm just like, you know what? I got to take care of myself. I got stuff to do. And I don't feel bad. If I could just kick the congestion. So self-care is super important. What does self-care look like? You know what? Every time I fell asleep on the couch and woke up, I didn't worry about it. Anything else that I was going to get done yesterday? Nothing. The only thing I got done was I did get my YouTube channel updated. I'm not going to beat myself up about that. I have time to do it. It's, there was nothing burning on my platter that needed to be done. Self-care. I drank a lot of water and took a lot of naps. That's what it can look like. As simple as taking a deep breath, and as much as just taking the day off. I need water, and so I'm going to jump through the rest of this, hopefully fairly quickly. So, all of the things. Take a deep breath before you speak. Take a walk, take a break, take a nap. Take some time off, especially if you're sick. Rest. Eat dessert first. Make room for joy. All that. All of that. Take care of... Hey, Tom? Yeah. I could use some water. I'm just going to ask for it. Make sure that you... hydration. Do something to engage your mind and your body. Well, that's one of the things that I did do, is I took the time off. I didn't go to the gym today. One, I didn't want to expose the trainer to this. And two, yeah. I woke up extra achy this morning. So I was like, you know what? Let's just not. So I took an extra day of rest, and that's okay. So that's, do something to engage your mind and body, unless your body needs the rest, please. Drink plenty of water. You saw me. I was like, I'm not going to make through it. I'm just going to ask for it. Drink plenty of water. Hydration is super important, especially when you're not feeling 100%. And then get that early in your day bright light. I looked out the window this morning and I was like, oh, the sun. It looks like it's going to be a very pretty day. And hopefully, because we've had, 3 days where we've gotten a little bit of rain, maybe the heat has broken. So if you get that early in your day bright light, and if you can't get the 7 to 9 sun, artificial light will help too. I'm talking about a circadian rhythm. You know what I'm talking about. All right, beloveds. I will remind you to open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around us all the time. Even when we don't feel 100%. It's all God. It's all God. So it's a matter of looking around and recognizing that heaven is a state of mind. It's a state of consciousness. When we learn that, it's all from the same source, then we can absolutely realize that heaven is not a place we have to get to. It's a place that we create for ourselves. Okay? That's what we say. We do our own work. We work on ourselves. If we want to make a world that works for everybody, that's how we do it. We do our own work. We work on ourselves. We recognize, as she was talking about, we practice the omnipresence. We practice the source. We go regularly to the source of our own being. And we let the source of our own being flow through us into this world. And you can always take Emma's advice. Look for the good and praise it. Okay? It's kind of magical. The way it happens is when you look for the good, it naturally multiplies. So, and that's just really cool. All right, beloveds. It's just right there on the edge. I can feel it about to break. All right. Did I say you can take Emma's advice? Look for the good praise. Yes, I did. All right. If you want to know what's going on, we have social medias, Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark. I'm the Reading River Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I do encourage you to check that out. I want to remind you, if you want to know what's going on with the center, there's a constant contact that you can get on. It's email info@creativelife.org. That'll get you on the constant contact. And those hot links are hot. If it says click here now, it'll take you right to the information you want or to the person that can help you get it. Okay. Where am I? Oh! I'm at the part where I get to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonder-filled day, an awesome day, an amazing day, an activate your immune system day, a take a nap day, a take a break day, a take a rest day, a drink plenty of water day, a do what you gotta do day, a sunny day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You're enough just as you are. You're a beloved child of God. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. You are a brilliant light, a divine spark, or as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, a godling. I got my words out of order. I got confused. It happens. All right. Okay. Reverend David will be on around 5 p.m. with you. I will be back with you around 9 a.m., but we will have an amazing service for you at 11 a.m., which I'm not sure if I'm going to be there or not. I'm still trying to make that determination. All right, beloveds, take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.